6:45. This is actually a little bit later than I wanted to get started, but this is actually a good little challenge because I need to hurry up. Good morning. It is Monday, January 8th, and that means Joseph is off to school this morning, so we are literally about to get back on our routine. I just got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, all that good stuff, and now I'm going to quickly run through a quick little makeup for the day. I do have everything kind of lined up right here, so hopefully this helps me stay organized throughout this process and I can get through it quickly because we're gonna have to go soon. Oh wow, look what the kids did. Wow. Wow. That's my first time seeing that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my eyebrows. I'm gonna try to let you guys know what I'm doing. This is my go-to everyday type makeup anyway, like base especially. I'm not doing anything on my eyes. If I do anything, it's just gonna be like a bronzer in the eye to pull it all together or what have you, but I don't have that type of time and I'm not trying to do that for work anyway. It is, I don't know if I said this, but it's 6:46 now. Let's try to be done by 7. If I could be done by 7, that would be perfect. So I'm just brushing up my eyebrows. The day before school, even though it's Joseph that's going to school, the day before school is always the day before anything always has me on pins and needles, anxious a little bit. I just want to be as, for school especially, I just want to be as prepared as possible. But, you know how kids are, usually super excited and bouncing off the walls when it's, the night before Christmas or whatever. I'm still like that, even as an adult, and I'm the one that's preparing the presents, I still get anxious the night before school or the night before Christmas and don't want to go to sleep or, stuff like that. Just excited to see the kids' reaction and stuff. I don't know if I'm the only one that's still like that or what, but it's funny. But they had a great Christmas. Actually, speaking of Christmas, as parents, obviously we want to be able to do all the things for our kids. But since Jalen and Jaden are still so young, obviously they didn't ask for anything in particular. So I think the things that I did get them for Christmas was just enough, I tried to diversify it a little bit, even though they, typically are gonna probably play with the same things because they're so close in age and they do everything together. It was fun shopping for Jalen though, as my only little girl. Because I got to get her a little baby doll and a little Barbie house and car. It wasn't Barbie though. It's called Little People, which I liked a little bit better for her age. She's only 3. She does have 2 Barbies. But I didn't want all those little pieces that come with the Barbie house and stuff like that, or any of those other ones Go-Go. I don't even know what they're called because Jayla's not watching that yet. Go Girl, Go-Go. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna stop on the eyebrows for now. This is the NARS Creamy Radiant or Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Medium Dark Biscuit. That's what I'm gonna shape my brows with. But yeah, I don't even know what that other brand is called because obviously Jalen's not into that stuff yet, but I think you guys might know what I'm talking about. I need to get a vanity mirror because it's sick how I have to turn this way so that I can see from the light and also see that in the mirror. I need a vanity, so sorry guys. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And I hope this camera view isn't too bad. I'm actually recording directly from my computer right now. Because I just felt like that would be the simplest thing to do. And hopefully, like, the quality is still pretty good. But I have all this footage from this past week. It was like my first week of 2024, which I say all this footage, but again, it's chill, you know. I haven't done anything really. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it out. 2024 is really gonna be about me locking into my content bag, like, and I have to understand, like, because my life is so different than a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, I have to do things a little bit differently. You know, I definitely want to take a page out the playbook on the self-care and like the creating routine for myself as Gabrielle, the individual. But I'm also Gabrielle, the mother, the spouse, the working mom, you know, like there's levels to this, you know. So, with that being said, I just have to figure out what works best for me. And I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to produce the content that I do have, and make it, you know, interesting and like edit it pretty nicely with different little features of the edit, which I'm still learning. But I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Like, my first video, which I think I still put up, like, last night I was so over it because I was editing it. And I'm like, this shit, like, I'm just so mad. It just started glitching toward the end. And that really pissed me off. So now I have to figure out, like, how to fix that. There has to be a way to fix that. So that first video was actually fun for me anyway. It was a get ready with me with my friend Aaliyah. We were on Instagram Live actually. But it's so long. So like the actual process of me getting ready, I want to cut that part down, but I don't want to cut a lot of it out because you're not going to hear like our conversation that we had. And I like the aspect of it, like watching it back as I'm editing. I like the concept of it because it's like you guys would be like on FaceTime or something with us, which I think would be so dope. And I don't think anybody has done that. And if they have, I just haven't seen it. I'm not saying I created anything new here, but yeah, I just think something like that would be cute to watch. So I think I'm still going to put it out on my channel. Hopefully you guys like it. If you do, please comment and let me know. Give me a little feedback, because that's definitely needed. I don't comment, like, as a viewer, I don't comment all the time on the videos that I watch, but I do try to make sure I either like, 9 times out of 10, I'm already subscribed to the person that I'm watching, so I'm already subscribed. But I have also found that there's a lot of like you have to ask those questions and post those things to try to get engagement from the video. You guys see I just messed up the eyebrow right there, so I'm gonna try not to look at it. But yeah, so I'm gonna pose like questions throughout the video to try to get that engagement going and feedback in the comment section. I don't know how else to do that. I don't know how else I could increase the engagement if I don't do that, is what I'm trying to say. So, which I don't have a problem with doing that. I think they ruined the beauty blender, so I think we're just gonna have to stick with brushes today. That's what it's looking like. Okay, let's start here then. Okay. Foundation, I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the color 340 Cappuccino. That is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys know. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand here. I'm going to work, Abby. So I'm not trying to do... I'm not trying to do a whole lot, but my base is... I don't feel like my base is a lot. I just think, I do like the flawless look of it. So in terms of like product that I put on my face, a lot of times I am heavy-handed with the product. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not trying to like... So I want the coverage, but I don't have a lot that I'm trying to like cover. Does that make sense? Like I do have some dark spots on my face that obviously I would love to have covered up, but typically after the first layer or two, it's covered. I just like that smooth, continuous, like... Obviously, it's makeup, but it's like flawless makeup, Like, of course, I don't want it to look caked on or too much or anything, which I don't think it ever does. But when I watch my videos back sometimes and I see like, dang, girl, you putting on that makeup, like, it really, like, it seems like a lot. And it might be a lot of product, but the way it thins out and blends out, I feel like it works for me. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just patting that foundation on. Let's see how we're doing on time. Oh, we are not doing good on time. It's 6:59. I said I wanted to be done by 7. But this is the most, like, I feel like this is the longest part. The eyebrows and the foundation. Everything else is pretty much just slapped on after there. So it should be okay. Another thing, as parents, especially as parents like that are at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I was gonna say, as parents, especially, working class parents, that we're still figuring it out. our Christmas comes like after Christmas, okay? So I we didn't exchange gifts for Christmas, but we both kind of know what we want. Soon, like, I really want to get Joseph some clothes because he has tons of shoes, and the shoes are like timeless, right? Like, they just revolve every few years, you know? Like, they'll come back out. They might come back out the exact same way they were however many years ago, or there might be a little change on them or whatever. But typically, the shoes, I'm talking about gym shoes, the gym shoes are pretty timeless. So he has a lot of them, but it's time for a new, like, a wardrobe refresh for sure. So I want to be able to do that for him soon. One thing I want, which I think I brought up on a previous video, I can't remember, but I definitely want to get some fragrances. I don't have any at this point. I had Good Girl, but that ran out. I had a sampler thing from Ulta a little while ago with the little mini samples. So I was able to try a few like that, which I'm not mad at, like, because then I can really understand which scents I like. But yeah, since that I don't have any fragrances. So like right now when I go to work or something, I mean, I don't always have to have a scent on. I mean, I smell good regardless because I bathe. But, you know, you just want that extra sometimes. So sometimes I gotta use Joseph cologne because he has a decent cologne collection right now. So I want to build a little fragrance collection myself. So what else? I did make a little list just so that I could organize my thoughts on what I wanted. So yeah. I'm trying to remember what was on that list. Okay, I'm gonna actually go back in with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. Let me yeah, I'm gonna go in with this first. And I'm just gonna put this on the side of my nose, under my eye. I need a new, like, way of contouring my nose. I'm gonna try this e.l.f. putty bronzer today to contour it, and we'll see how that works. Down my nose, my lip, chin. Okay, that's how we're gonna start. The fact that I don't have a beauty blender right now is wild to me because I always use a beauty blender. But that's okay. I think I might have to go in with this brush. This is actually the brush that I bought to go with that putty bronzer. So I'm probably gonna use this for the bronzer too, after I blend this in. Yeah. like telling you guys what I'm doing, but I'm like thinking it through at the same time. That's what that just was. So I like to let my concealer under my eyes sit, which you guys probably know just helps with the coverage under there, because I'm not really prone to eye bags. I don't think I haven't noticed, so I'm happy about that. But I also like to make sure I'm looking bright and awake. I need to I had a revelation yesterday. I need to really, as a mom, as a woman, as a spouse, I need to keep my shit together for a lack of a better term. Okay, I need to keep like my appearance together. Like, I don't have to be beat down every day. That's not what I'm talking about. But like in terms of having like my hair together, or like my nails together, or like lashes. I love lashes because even if I'm like rocking my little slick back ponytail and don't have no nails, like the lashes just elevate you. They just elevate you, you know? So, and this sounds very like, I can't even think of the word right now. But no worries, you know, I love myself. I love what I look like, all of that stuff, you know. Your girl is bad with or without it, okay, period. But just for myself, obviously, like they say, you feel better when you look good. You know, that is so true. And also, I answered the DoorDash yesterday. And you guys, I have 3 kids. But we're young still. You know, I'm 31. Like, that is young. Why am I looking like a... Why am I looking like a mama that's just worn out, going through it? You know, like... answering the DoorDash. Looking crazy. Granted, I'm in my own house, you know, so I can look however I want. But it's just a fact, you know. Like, I ain't trying to be just looking crazy all the time. And I feel like, especially as moms, we get to a point where we just want to go all the time, having to do this, having to do that, where it just happens. And I feel like that was my like revelation moment, where I realized it was just happening, where I was just looking like anything and didn't even care. So I want to definitely get out of that this year. I want to have like a standard or basis on my upkeep and my maintenance, so that when I'm not trying, I could still look put together, you know? Okay, so this is that bronzer. You can see a little bit, but it ain't giving what I needed to give, I feel like. So I'm probably gonna have to go on top of this with something. I like the consistency, but I feel like I need a darker shade. And I know it's bronzer and not like contour, but like I need a little something else. Okay, it's 7:11. I should be done by like 7:15, 7:20 at the latest. Y'all, living in a house just freaks me out. I feel like I be hearing stuff. Especially when Justin's not here. Justin hear everything, so I'm just so much more like calm when he is here. Because if I heard it, I know for a fact he heard it. But you also know how things like settle in houses. I think that's what that is. We about to be done, y'all. We about to be done. I'm just gonna top this concealer off a little bit with this e.l.f. camo concealer in the color medium neutral beige, or no, just medium neutral. And I'm just gonna put a dot or two right there on the nose, a little bit for that contour. And yeah, that's about it. And you know, I do like the bronzer, but I'm gonna have to deepen it just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. camo concealer in the color Deep Cinnamon and just dot that right here. Even this one, like, you could barely see it. I'm trying not to go ham, but I do like, you need to see this. You need to see this contour, you know? So I just used the wrong brush though, but that's okay. Yeah, like this I love. Okay, y'all, okay. Okay, y'all, okay. I know. Yeah, I did straighten my hair last night, so hopefully that looks good. We haven't even done hair yet. But I'm almost done with my makeup. Okay, now I'm just taking that foundation brush because I used the concealer brush that I should have used for my concealer, but that's okay. This will help merge it all together. Just tapping that in place. That concealer, the light shade highlighter. I need to go, and I am going to the freaking eyeglass store this morning. Hopefully they don't piss me off. But my glasses broke again. And I was going to a particular location before we moved, but there is one that's not far from where I am now. I'm just hoping that they'll just do what I need them to do when I get down there, because I don't want to waste no time. But because the glasses broke, obviously I need another pair now. And the protection that I have, I could get another pair, but it charges me they'll charge me $75 to do that. And I don't want to do that. So either they need to, I'm hoping that they just replace the frames in store, because typically, you know, if they have the frame in store, they'll just pop them out of mine and put them in another one. That's what they charge the $75 for, which is so stupid, because the protection I have, they're like, yeah, if you break them 10 times, you can come and get a replacement. Yeah, I can, but that's $750 I'm giving you on top of what I already originally spent for the glasses. I'm not giving y'all another $75. That's insane. So yeah, hopefully they just do it off the strength that this is gonna be like my 5th time repairing these glasses, which I didn't pay every time. Well, I think I only didn't pay the last time, honestly. No front. But I really need them to replace it because I can't see, y'all. Like, I can't see. And I should have did this on the weekend, or like not before work, but I am gonna have to go before work because that's just what it is. I need some glasses, so I'm gonna stop there before work. That'll be after I drop the kids off. They don't open until 9 anyway, so I have to wait until that time. I kind of thinned out my eyebrows with that contour. I don't like that, but okay, we spending a little bit too much time here, so I'm about to go in, set my face, highlighted areas. Okay, pop up on the computer. Okay, 35 minutes. I be trying to go quick, y'all. I swear I do, and it just don't work. What time is it? Okay, it's 7:20. I'm about to go in. Set my under eyes. Pretty much everywhere I highlighted. Okay, and my forehead a little bit. Okay, I did all of that like very meticulously, but I'm about to wipe it right off because I don't want it to set like that or anything. I'm gonna do that with a fluffy brush and this Black Radiance Soft Focus Effect Flute Creamy Bronze Finish. And I'm putting that everywhere the foundation is. Like that. I literally just put that everywhere. I'm like kind of brushing that powder away from under my eyes. Okay. Now they killed my blush, but we're gonna try to pop a little bit on there. Okay, that's the blush, which is a lot for me. But we're gonna tone it down a little bit. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go in with eyeliner on my lower lash line and some mascara, and we're gonna go with these kids up, okay? Okay, I heard it all. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Okay, I definitely need to get up a little bit earlier to do stuff like this, because what I thought was gonna take 15 minutes actually took 40, but that's okay. I'm about to throw my clothes on for work. Bag is already packed. The kids' bag is already packed. We're gonna be out of here in a jiffy. I've been wearing this like just lip gloss, but this is the Spoiled Child, which I'm almost out. This is the Spoiled Child Hydro Lock Overnight Lip Mask. You got, y'all, just look at my lips. This is the before. Look at that bottom lip. I should have wiped my top lip off first, but it's okay, it'll end up going away. I love that stuff. Okay. And that's the look for right now. It's so weird seeing myself with no glasses, you guys. Like, I need my glasses. It's part of my identity at this point. I'm gonna throw my tripod in the purse. Move all of this stuff out the way so my kids don't grab it. And I will talk to y'all later in the car somewhere. Just later. I gotta get dressed. Gotta go. Gotta get these kids.